Today we're talking about the first episode of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier on Disney+. So let's get started. Welcome, movie watchers. Thank you guys for stopping by my channel. If you guys love to watch movies like I do, you guys are in the right spot. Make sure to hit that subscribe button down below and click that bell notification for more up and coming videos. Falcon and the Winter Soldier are a mismatched duo who team up for a global adventure that will test their survival skills as well as their patience. Question of the video: who is your favorite superhero, the Falcon or the Winter Soldier? Let me know in the comment section down below, and there you can find my answer. This review for the first episode of The Falcon and Winter Soldier will contain no spoilers. Episodes later down the road, from episodes 2 through 6, will contain spoilers though, and I am thinking of doing a reaction video instead of doing a review like I did for WandaVision for all of those episodes. But for this first episode, since I got an early screener for it, I will just be doing a spoiler-free review so you guys can get hyped for The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, because I was looking forward to this. I was a little bit worried though, because WandaVision was so mysterious, had a nice setup for every single episode, and I just was intrigued by the overall premise of the series, that I was worried that The Falcon and the Winter Soldier just wouldn't deliver how WandaVision delivered with the series. And this first episode is vastly different than WandaVision. If the first episode is anything like the rest of the series, this is going to be a very personal series to the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. This first episode starts off really thrilling. It has a really action-packed sequence with the Falcon as he's dodging bullets left and right, as he's flying around. He's jumping out of airplanes. It's very thrilling, intense right away, sets up the tone for the series, and gives you such an action-packed sequence that seemed to go on for a long time. And it was filmed very well, utilizing different directing techniques to have a different style of filmmaking for this action scene. So right off the bat, it starts off really good. And from there on, it slows down drastically. What I mean it slows down is that it really focuses on Bucky and Sam Wilson, how they're dealing with being gone for 5 years. We get the introduction of Sam's sister and trying to protect a family legacy, and how Bucky has gone on some dates and it's just not working out for him, and he's trying to right some wrongs from his past. They have a chance to really reflect on who they are within this first episode. And the episode, I think, was 47 minutes long. The end credits were not as long as WandaVision. They were only about 5 minutes long, so about 42, 43 minutes long. But within here, we get an understanding a little more in depth of who Sam and Bucky are. We got a lot of them throughout the MCU, more so of Bucky as the Winter Soldier. We've seen some highs and lows for the character. We've seen Sam stand beside Captain America throughout the MCU, but this is a chance for them to kind of be their own person, and we get a lot with that in the series. We have Sam, who's trying to help his family but understand who he is in this new world without Captain America. Can he take on that mantle, and can he live up to what Captain America was? And we have Bucky, on the other hand, who's struggling to still come to terms with who he was previously when he was under control by Hydra as the Winter Soldier. So there's a lot of reflection within this episode, and I thought that was a nice touch to these characters. With Loki and WandaVision and Hawkeye and the Falcon and Winter Soldier, we were able to really dig deeper into some of these smaller characters that haven't had their own movie, and a chance to really understand them on a personal level rather than have them facing a large threat against standing alongside Thor and Iron Man and Captain America. It's a chance to kind of do their own thing and understand who they are in a longer series, a longer runtime, because this series is 6 episodes, and if each one's about 45 minutes long, it's going to be a pretty lengthy series like WandaVision was too. But this first episode started off very strong. It's not as intriguing to me as WandaVision was. With the first episode of WandaVision, I was interested with the premise and where it was going to go. It was so mysterious. This one is completely different. I'm interested more in the personal touches to Sam and Bucky and how they're going to grow individually, and some of that banter back and forth between the characters and watching them grow as a duo who are trying to live up to Captain America and how they could take on that mantle or do something all on their own. So this first episode started off very strong. I like a lot of the action scenes. There's a good reveal at the end of the episode that's really going to challenge Sam as a character. There's some tough conversations throughout the episode, and these characters seem broken at times, and they are trying to get past what happened over the last 5 years and not being there, and how they are struggling to come up with money to help their family legacy or whatever it may be. I like how they are still connecting this to Endgame like they did with WandaVision. It's all part of a bigger scheme, and they have this good vision that will lead these characters down the road in all of the upcoming MCU series on Disney Plus. I like that they're still connected to the movies. And that's one thing I was worried about, is that will they not mention anything that happens in the movies, because they do mention like being blipped for 5 years, and they mention Tony Stark as well. So, and the little mentions of other characters within this episode. So it was a very slow episode at times. It started off very strong with the action, but really slowed down to build these characters up individually and show them where they are at 5 years after they were blipped, and where they are struggling to find their place in this current world is something that I'm interested in seeing going down the road. And there's a smaller plot growing within this movie that will probably hint at a bigger part of the series later down the road. With Baron Zemo within the series, there are some hints at some villains kind of in the episode. I think that was very intriguing as well, that will challenge both Falcon and the Winter Soldier down the road. But this first episode, I'm intrigued. I'm interested to see where it goes. It's going to be a smaller, I think, more personal series compared to WandaVision. And WandaVision was personal for Wanda and everything with Vision. But I think this one's going to have a deeper reflection on who they are, where they are at in the current world, and what they want and how they can be their own superhero. I'm going to go ahead and give The Falcon and the Winter Soldier Episode 1 a B+. Make sure to stick around for more up and coming Falcon and Winter Soldier episode reviews. I'll probably be doing reactions and some other videos down the road, so make sure to subscribe for those. My name is Justin Watches Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.